Hey YouTube, I'm Joe. Welcome back to Cooking Joe Foods. I got some breaking news from Weber. Yesterday, Weber announced that there would be a new Weber SmokeFire Stealth Edition. I'm going to walk you through some of the cosmetics that stood out to me from the beginning and also get into some of the redesigning that has been going on with this new version of the Weber SmokeFire.
All right, so this is my first generation Weber SmokeFire, and I'm going to walk you through some of the cosmetic changes that I've seen between this second generation and the Weber SmokeFire Stealth Edition. So first off, the front handle. This is chrome. It's supposed to be black on the new Stealth Edition. These chrome metal strips that you see here will be black. This side table will also be black. That moves us down to these cutlery hooks. Both of them will be black on the new Stealth Edition. And these casters right here, they will be black on the new Weber SmokeFire. Let's see here. Oh, before I forget, this handle will also be black on the new Weber SmokeFire. Almost all the chrome pieces that you see here, like this right here, the bezel to the controller, that will also be black on the newer version. It kind of does it for the cosmetics of the grill, but I wanted to get into a little bit more of the redesigning, the functional aspect of the grill. And we're going to go ahead and start with this. These casters do okay, but they could be improved. Looks like Weber listened to us, and now they will have these bigger black casters that don't have this teeter-totter locking mechanism. They will have just a front pedal. You guys can see here. Much better design in my opinion. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at what I seen was some of the bigger changes, which that happens to be the hopper. So let's go ahead and pop this open. You guys have already all seen this. I don't have the slide in here, but here we have the fuel sensor. I think that's the fuel sensor there. And right in here we have the chute for the auger. So that's actually what feeds the pellets down into the fire, or into the auger and then down into the fire pot. If we look here, it looks like there's a steeper slide. Um, the guard is different. The fuel sensor has been relocated. The auger angle seems to be a little bit different. And if we look at the side of the actual hopper, we have some changes here too, where now the power button is actually located on the side rather than down at the bottom, which you can see here. Kind of tricky to get to. I mean, it's never bothered me, but I would much rather have the power button on the side. So that kind of wraps it up for the differences that I seen in the hopper. If I missed anything, feel free to leave it in the comments. But let's take a look at the insides. So you guys have seen this before. Flavorizer bars, two grill grates, the basic stuff, nothing fancy. But I noticed on the inside of the grill, now there will be a light. Now I couldn't confirm if there was two lights, but this is where it would go. And I do believe it's got a sensor, so you pop open your lid and it'll shine light on your food. Way to go, Weber. That I think is a big improvement, especially as some of these cooks you start when there is no sunlight because you're smoking meat. Takes a long time to break down. But let's get into the grate, the new grill grate that I seen. Now, half of the grill grate is dedicated to Weber's new crafted grillware. That's what they're calling it. There will be a flap top. I'll post a picture of it here so you can take a look. You can do pancakes, mashed burgers, that kind of stuff. Let's move over to the roasting basket. This I can be beneficial for smaller and delicate items, maybe like maybe some fish or some veggies. Then we go over to the glazed baking stone. Now they claim that this is going to be non-stick and will accommodate a 16-inch pizza. Definitely looking forward to trying that. And of course, we have a porcelain enameled sear grate. This is nothing new, just a redesign. It's square now. It used to be a circle. Let's take a look. Now there is a wok-in steamer. There's always been a wok. I actually have one. But now you can actually get one that's stainless and it's got a lid and a little basket so you can actually steam. So you can do some stir fries or maybe steam some broccoli, that kind of stuff. But that about wraps up this video, guys. I hope that you guys have all been well. I know that I've been absent on this account. I haven't been posting much, but I'm back and I'm looking forward to making some new content, given that Weber announced a bunch of new accessories for the SmokeFire. But what are your initial thoughts? Will you be getting one? Are the cosmetics enough for you to dump your first generation, your second generation to get one? Or maybe you don't have one now. Are you now considering getting a Weber SmokeFire? I'd like to know your thoughts. If you guys do want to see a side-by-side comparison with my first generation Weber SmokeFire and comparing that to the new 2022 Weber SmokeFire Stealth Edition, I'd be more than willing to do that. All I ask is that you guys share my content, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel. But that about sums it up. Again, I hope that you guys have all been well. I'll see you guys on the next one.